So welcome to episode 3 of removed career mode features that we want back in FIFA 20 career mode. In this series we take a look at some of the best removed features and hopefully EA, they watch this series and they put something back in FIFA 20 because the game mode really needs it. As always, if you enjoy the video, remember to leave a thumbs up for me. Let's get to 1,000 likes, and if you're new around here and you want to see more career mode content like this, hit the subscribe button today and the notification bell and you won't miss any. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the series. I don't know how many more episodes we're going to be doing, but this episode, you guys helped me a lot with your comments in the previous episodes, basically letting me know about which features you enjoyed in previous career mode. So I guess if I miss anything, make sure you leave a comment down below. So the first thing we're going to start with today is the loading screen. When you start a FIFA 19 career mode as a manager, you get like a little article written about you. It says Manchester United ponder new boss, Mr. Manager. And it says, in a surprising turn of events, Mr. Manager has been announced as the new face of Man United. It is unknown what other candidates may have been approached, with the chairman quoted as saying he's determined and we are confident his leadership can bring us the success we've been after. We interviewed other managers and in the end we felt that Mr. Manager was the best fit for our club, our players and the fans. And then it goes on to say, with Mr. Manager's arrival at United, some pundits consider him to be one of the most promising new managers in football. His appointment will no doubt bring confidence, ambition and fearlessness to the Manchester United dressing room. Now, to me this is complete crap. Like, you just started as a manager, there's no context around your background, where you came from, what you did in lower divisions. All of a sudden you're like a manager of Man United, one of the best clubs in the world, one of the richest clubs in the world, and you have pretty much no background. It's like becoming a CEO of Apple without even working a day in your life, pretty much, Now, I think they should do what they did about 11 or 12 years ago. This was FIFA 07, I think. When you started manager mode, you would get this article by The Sun, and there was not much to it, but it was just a major headline, and it would say, who is Mr. Manager? Where did Arsenal find this guy? At least the game acknowledged you as someone who was a no-name, like you had no background, you just all of a sudden managing, and the fans don't know what to expect. You sort of feel like the underdog, when you start career mode. But when you play FIFA 19 career mode, it makes you out like you've won the World Cup 5 times, you've won the Champions League 20 times, you're the best manager for the players, the fans, just because you did a job interview. I don't know what's going on, but I think they should just sort of do what they did about 12 years ago. So I can't believe that I even have to put this one on the list today, but it definitely needs to be said. I think this year, the new layout for the table and the fixtures is pretty nice. It's much cleaner, better looking than last year's version, but EA missed one crucial column in all of this, and I'm sure you guys know, the goal difference column in the league table is now missing. Now, to me, I think the goal difference column is an important part of every league table. I don't really want to be carrying around a calculator when I play career mode. It's not maths class. Just put a column there so I don't have to do any addition and subtraction every time I check the league tables. Now, FIFA 18 had the old style of league table, and as you can see, there's a goal difference column there. I reckon there's room to put it in the FIFA 19 one as well. They just chose not to. I don't know why, but I hope they do add this back. So while I was on FIFA 13, I was looking at the audio settings and I managed to find this one as well. I think this one could be useful in FIFA 20. If you don't like the commentary, you can switch it up. You can pick English commentary and you can change your commentary team. There's like a default option which will automatically vary between Martin Tyler and Clive Tildesley depending on which area of the game that is being used. But if you just want Martin Tyler and Alan Smith for every game in career mode, you can do that. But you can also pick from Clyde Tildesley and Andy Townsend, which is like a vintage commentary team. I think they got rid of them in FIFA 19. I haven't heard any of their commentary since. But this one says, where applicable content exists, the commentary will be from Clyde Tildesley and Andy Townsend. Otherwise, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith will be heard. And pretty much what I did was I kept it on Andy Townsend, Clive Tildesley, because I wanted to hear that classic voice. And basically I was playing career mode in FIFA 13 with a different commentary team. It was so refreshing not to hear Martin Tyler anymore. I'll give you a little snippet so you can feel the nostalgia as well.
Thinks he can shoot. Just lost his bearings, I think.
Well, that's awful. I sincerely hope his shooting improves as the game goes on.
I guess EA could do this feature in FIFA 20 career mode. They already have Derek Ray, Lee Dixon ready to go for Champions League and Europa League games. Why not get them to record more lines so we can do what this feature did a few years ago? Now, this one is something that you might like or hate, but either way, it's a feature that I would like to see back in career mode, and that is the career mode radio announcer. So I think this guy was in FIFA 18, so not that long ago since he's been removed, but FIFA 19 he disappeared. And for those people that don't know who I'm talking about or what exactly I'm talking about, remember when you used to finish a game in career mode, you would go back to the dashboard and you would hear this guy's voice.
The Barclays Premier League. Manchester City 3, Queen's Park Rangers 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table, we have new leaders in Manchester City with 9 points. In second, Wigan Athletic with 7 points.
Now, back in the day, you know, a lot of people got irritated by the guy because he would just always talk constantly. And if you're trying to listen to music or something, you would just hear his voice interrupting the music all the time. I do believe, though, that there was an option to turn him off. I did enjoy him personally. I liked to be updated as I was maybe adjusting the team and stuff like that. I could hear like the scores and the table as well, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, just give us the option to turn it on or off. I think it would be a nice feature to have back. So I know you guys complain about the kits. You want to be able to upgrade your kits, change your kits because you get sick of looking at the same ones for 15 seasons in a row. The best thing we had back in the day to solve this issue was classic kits. Now, FIFA 17 and some previous FIFAs before FIFA 17 had a lot of classic kits. The good part about these classic kits was back in the day, you could actually use these kits in career mode. So whenever you got bored of your home or away jersey, you could use these historical kits for your matches. So right now I'm coaching Liverpool, so I'm just going to buy some of the Premier League ones. And basically all you got to do is use your XP from your EA catalog. There's just so many. Look at this, another one for the Premier League. FIFA 18, there wasn't that many. FIFA 19, they just absolutely disappeared. This one is a historical kit for Liverpool. So pretty much all you had to do to use these kits was go to the match day in career mode and then just select classic kit right there. You could see the shorts, the socks, everything changes, and he's using a retro jersey. And there's also another one there for the Liverpool team. And this one is a Burnley one, so if you really wanted to, you could do classic versus classic. That's just something that was pretty cool. If you got sick of looking at the same kits, you could just whip up the classics, because FIFA 17 and some previous FIFAs as well before that, FIFA 16 had a lot as well. They just brought so many classic kits in. FIFA 18 was like 4 of them, I don't know, half of them disappeared. FIFA 19 completely gone. EA need to bring the classic kits back in FIFA 20, so it just breaks it up a little bit when you're 20 seasons or 15 seasons into career mode and you're sick of looking at the same kits. Right now in FIFA 19 career mode, as a manager, it feels like you don't have any obligations to the fans. There's no sort of fan support or fan approval rating. But back in FIFA 08 career mode, there was a fan support rating. And the fan support icon shows you how well your club is faring in the eyes of your supporters. So this is purely supporter based. Higher fan support will allow you to increase ticket prices and still maintain good levels of attendance. When fan support is low, you may have to decrease prices to attract fans back to the stadium. So hopefully if they do add ticket prices back in for FIFA 20, we can get this fan support thing as well. And how cool would it be with dynamic crowds as well? So if your fan support is low, you'll have less people turning up. Could you imagine how well this would work? Fan support, dynamic crowds. How well would that work? It would be fantastic. So this one was around FIFA 10 to maybe FIFA 16, I'm not sure, but Game Face was a feature back in the day where you could scan your own face, upload it to a website, I think it was EA's website, and then they would create a 3D avatar using the website, and then you could download that avatar into the game and use sort of your face in the game. Now the technology is obviously better than what it was maybe 6 or 7 years ago. It wasn't the best technology back then, but it still did the job. I think these days with the technology we have now, we could look pretty good in the game. Obviously, Game Face could be useful in player career mode, where you could create a virtual pro that looks like yourself, and then you would do a player career using that, or manager career, which is something that I would be excited to use, where you could actually forget about them concept managers, use Game Face and create something that actually looks like you, and you can put that in a manager career mode. Another feature back in the day that links up with career mode was Creation Center. Now, Creation Center was around FIFA 11. I'm not sure when it ended, but it was around that time anyway. And basically, you could create your own club, create your own players for that club, choose your own kits, name your stadium whatever you want. It just allowed you to basically create your own club and import it into the game where you could use that club in career mode. And I guess people want this feature back because it gives us a new way to play career mode. You can do an awesome road to glory with your own created club, your own created players. I think it'll be pretty sick. So that's pretty much all I've got today. If I missed anything, leave a comment down below telling me what I missed, and I'll be happy to check it out. Maybe put it in episode 4 if there is an episode 4. If you missed